So I wanted to jump on because I am making one of my favorite salads, which is, it's basically like a 5-ingredient, super simple. And every time I make it, I will have questions for days on how you make it, can't find any ingredients, and it is so simple. So I tried to prepare myself better because last time I did this live, I broke a glass. So this is my favorite kale salad. If you guys have ever been to True Food Kitchen, it is the one I get every time. I don't know if it's just because it's extra garlicky, like if it's got the peppery, but I am like sucked in and then I crave it for a while. But what I love is that you can make a big batch of this and keep it in the fridge for like up to a week. And in fact, this actually tastes better when it's like leftover. So most people don't like kale because it is kind of like tougher, but that's the cool thing about making these kale salads is that it'll last longer, it won't be wilted like a regular salad, and it's just the bomb. And then you just add whatever protein you want to it, and then go from there. And thank you guys for the sweet comments. I haven't done a live in a while, so I'm actually gonna save this, I think, on my IGTV. It'll be my first, I think, official video, but we'll talk about that later. So, kale. Get a bundle of kale. I prefer to buy the like fresh rather than the bagged, because if you buy the bagged ones, it has that stem which is hard and crunchy and it's gross. So you just buy the fresh one, wash it off, just pull the stems off, and then I just have it in here. And then get ready your 5 key ingredients. Kale is 1, olive oil. So you need 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So I'm just gonna do that. Probably would have been better if I'd used this wine glass, because I already got one. Okay, we're gonna do something else. So I started on my lemon over here, but we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And to be honest, a lot of times when I make this, I don't always use a full like head of kale. And so and I don't always measure it out, but for purposes of helping you guys, we're measuring. Because I can't cook, so this is how we're doing it. So then you're gonna use 1 whole lemon. Last time I did this, I put it in a glass cup, fell off the counter and shattered. So today we're using plasticware. Yes, this wine glass is plastic. Might even use it later. So if you are like a normal chef like I am, you might have lemon juice in your fridge. And you could totally use this, but I was trying to be like funny earlier and I'm like, it's just lemons. No, it's really not. It's got like sulfates and benzates and sodium stuff in it. And while I would normally use this for everything, what I'm finding is sulfates make my face turn red. So like if you drink wine and you're ever like, why does my face turn red when I drink alcohol? A lot of times it's not the alcohol, it's the sulfates in the alcohol. So I'm actually about to order some special wine from a girl that's local that one of my girlfriends uses. So I'm gonna try that out and see. So if any of you guys ever experienced that, definitely wanna hear your feedback. No, but I bought this little handy thing somewhere. Don't remember where. Wasn't fully thinking it through because clearly I should have got a cup with it or something, but it just helps squeeze the lemon, just like that. And if you guys are on and can see me, like say, hey, what's up? Like I had a phone call come in, so I don't know if it messed it up or not. Okay, so then garlic, and I love garlic. I love it extra garlicky. So I told you guys I'm a super chef, so I keep squeezed garlic in the refrigerator, but I actually really like this. So it just makes it super convenient. So like I'll pull this out to put it, anything I'm sauteing, you don't have to worry about it, but it tells you on the back that, I think it's like, maybe it says it on the other one. Oh, half a teaspoon equals 1 clove of garlic. So this thing says 2 cloves of garlic. So we'll put more than half a teaspoon. Yep. And it just smells. Does anybody else love garlic? Ugh, it's just like the best. Okay, we can get it out. Is anybody there? God, maybe I'm just not seeing stuff. Oh, wait, I see some people. Hey, Liz, my girl's on. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little extra because I like it. I like it like that. Okay, so then the next key ingredient that you probably won't have, but if you order pizza, this is why it's important to keep it. We have the fancy crushed red peppers. So this says, my little thing that I use, it just says hot red pepper flakes to taste. I hate when people say that because I don't know how it tastes. That's why I need you to tell me how much to put in there. So I've gotten to where I actually like this a lot, a little spicier. It just gives it a little kick. So we're just gonna put like that in there. And then sometimes when I'm eating it, I will add more to it. So, and I'm normally the only one that eats this. And a little salt and pepper. So if you're jumping on late, I'm making my favorite Tuscan kale salad. Just a little tiny bit. And then we're gonna stir it up. Okay. So if you see, it makes about this much. So if you were like not planning on making a full salad all at once, you can totally keep it. Just put it in like a container in the fridge. It'll probably harden up because of the olive oil, but one of my favorite dressings I make kind of similar to this, and I keep in the fridge and it stays like that. So then when it's time to, I'll show you. When it's time to eat, I'll just take it out prior. So you see? It's one of my favorite homemade dressings, but when it's time to eat, I'll just take it out prior so that it just gets to room temperature, and then it'll be ready. So you can do that with this. But here's the deal with kale. It's really tough. It's not that good unless you know how to make it. So you make your dressing and you just kind of pour it. And so the cool thing is, or not the cool thing, the important thing, hold on, is that if you're making like dishes, you want to make sure that you get it massaged into the leaves. So I love to make like kale chips. You can make kale nachos. It just is a good like crunchy alternative. So, but the key is, if you look at this, you can see like where the leaves are white. Normally I say like massage the olive oil in there. If you're just cooking in it like an air fryer, or you can put it in the oven. Kale chips are so good. It's like such a great little swap out if you just need that crunch. Sometimes you need the real chip, but sometimes you can just do with the crunch. But we're just gonna blend this up. Toss that back in there. I think I normally do it the easier way, which is like this. I just had this in the bowl from when I was, y'all see, I am super, you know what's funny is, I say that a lot, first of all, which is weird, but I have some coaches on my team who are actual chefs, and so I'm like, if they watch me, I swear they're gonna die, because I probably do so many things wrong. Okay, and in fact, I'm so classy that you're sitting on my paper towels, and I wish I could grab you, but I can't. So this is what I do. Now, when you're ready to eat this, so I would put it in the refrigerator and I would let it sit there, like to chill for, you know, I don't know, at least 30 minutes before I would eat it if I can. It'll just taste better, but then you can top it. So you can top it with Parmesan cheese. I would say the finely grated. In the restaurant, they add breadcrumbs. I don't do that at home. But what I'm gonna add to it today is nutritional yeast. So I picked some up from Trader Joe's because I'd heard that it was like a really good, healthy alternative to cheese. It's like a swap out. It's got a lot of vitamins and nutrients and healthy stuff, but then it tastes just like cheese. But cheese has nothing beneficial, but the nutritional yeast does. Sure, I'll show you. And then, so you see, when you shake it, it gets all massaged in by itself. So then, what I'll do is I leave this in, I'll just portion it out as I eat it, and then I will just add in like my protein to it. So one of my favorite things I'm obsessed with right now, my son works at Sprouts. So we have been, y'all know I love a good deal. So I was so excited when he started working there. It's 10% off, but you know, every little bit counts. So this is their just shredded chicken from the rotisserie chicken. It is so good. Like I will eat it right out of the container, but I try to just keep this on hand. It's $7 for the container. Yes, it's pricey. You could buy a whole rotisserie chicken a little bit cheaper, but this is just the white meat part of it because I like dark meat if it's like real fried chicken, but when I'm trying to eat healthier, get this. But this, just the flavor is good. Sprouts is actually my favorite rotisserie. So long story short, you just throw that on.